Hello again, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome again to AstroPrinter. My name is Liam, if you don't already know me. And we have a really nice guest tonight. Tonight, we're actually going to have a talk with Spring Zhou from Gtech. And most of you have actually probably known Spring from seeing her on the Gtech streams and also the Maker Club streams that they hold with Gtech. And we also have some filament to give away, so hang around till the end. So, just before we get going, I want to go over some housekeeping stuff. So if you have any questions, I'll just put up the banner. Just give me 1 second. If you have any questions, please type them in chat. We will get to your questions later on. If you'd please don't forget to like, subscribe, thumbs up. It actually helps. We've actually just reached the 200 mark on subscribers to the channel on YouTube. So please like, subscribe, give thumbs up either on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you are. That'd be good to have that out there. If you'd like to support the channel, you can actually support the channel through my PayPal, because I'm on YouTube and so on Facebook. I don't have enough subscribers to monetize, so you can go through PayPal, or if you want, just buy me a coffee. You also have the option to sign up through Patreon page, but we can talk about that later on. So don't forget, if you like on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe on YouTube. And I'm also on Twitter, so if you reach out to me, you can reach me on Twitter, and I post updates out there. So without any further ado, I'd like to bring in Spring, and we can welcome her. Hey, Spring, how are you?
Hello, everyone. Hello, William.
Hi. So before we get started, actually, even though yesterday was Spring's birthday, in America, it's still yesterday for her. So it's actually today in America. So it's still her birthday in our time zone. So happy birthday. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you very much.
Did you have a good birthday?
I had a great birthday celebration last night with my best friend.
I saw the pictures you were posting on Facebook. So yeah, that looked very fun.
And we went to have some Spanish dinner.
Oh, nice. Very good. So, everyone's here to learn about you. They all want to learn a little bit about you, okay? So, let's tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Spring Zhou, as you already know. I'd like to explain a little bit why I picked this name as my English name, because I was actually born in winter, and I like spring very much. That's why I choose this name. And when the spring season is always, it's not so hot, not so cold, and not so hot. It's just like the right time for new lives and also for hope. So that's why I choose this name. And for me, I think it's like rebirth, and also how to say that, to always remind myself to stay strong no matter what happens.
Yeah, because winter is hard everywhere, but like you don't get hard winters like we do. I'm in Michigan. What you call cold there is not really as cold here, because we've had days of negative 36 degrees centigrade in February. So
in my hometown, like when I was a kid, very young time, it used to be like it used to snow often, and then it's very cold. But later on, when I grow up, I think I seldom see snow. Not much chance.
So, where did you grow up?
I was grown up in Hunan province, which is famous for spicy food in China.
I know, I love spicy food, and when I was living, when I spent time in China, I always go for the spicy food.
Yeah. Sometimes when people ask me, I say I'm a spicy girl. I eat spicy, but my temper is very mild.
Okay. So what is your Chinese name?
My Chinese name is called Zhou Xiaomei. Zhou is like a last name, and Xiaomei is first name.
Okay, and what does that mean in English? Because I know most Chinese names mean something. There's a meaning behind them. Like most Caucasian names often don't have a lot of meaning unless you go back to really old times. But what's your name mean?
Mei is actually plum.
Plant?
Plum.
Oh, plum.
Plum.
Okay.
Yeah, plum.
Okay.
It's like the seed of winter, the flower of winter.
Oh, cool. That's nice. That's cool name. So, what's your background? I know you haven't always worked at Gtech. So, tell us a little bit before Gtech, like in college or school or whatever. What's your background there?
That was a long story. I actually before I came to Gtech, I was working in Shanghai. That was I have worked in Shanghai for 7 years, and about 5 years in an Israeli company. For work as a CEO to assistant to CEO.
Okay.
Mostly I was like doing assistance and administrative work for the manager level.
Okay, so like a PA type of position, a personal assistant.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and like you went from, and why did you leave that company?
Because of the COVID-19, my company was closed.
Yeah, because the company closed down because of it.
Yeah, so there was a little bit of background is that my company was like a kind of startup company. Maybe you may already know that Israel is very famous for like new technologies, and they have a lot of breakthrough technologies in Israel. And my company was like kind of consultant company for bringing Israeli new technologies to China, and also work with the local companies on landing some projects. Yeah.
And because of COVID affecting everything, it's harder on a startup company because they don't have the resources to keep going through those problems, through that issue. Oh,
yeah. We already had some good partners here, but due to the COVID, a lot of projects were suspended, and so it was a hard decision for the management team as well.
So are they ever planning to resurrect the company maybe sometime in the future, or is it just gone and then no more?
I think the company was still there. Not sure. I would say they are still looking for opportunities to come back.
They're trying to recover. Well, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah, COVID has been hard in a lot of, especially small industries, small businesses. It's been really difficult. Yeah, and as Alex just pointed out, it does cause a lot of shipping delays as well.
Yes.
It's caused a lot of problems. So, so tell me a little bit about.
So that I haven't finished it.
Oh, sorry.
So that's why that's my previous job, and then that's why I had to reconsider my career plan and everything. In Shanghai, everything is expensive, and
Yes.
though the life there was very cozy and also fantastic, because you can always have great nightlives there. You can always go shopping, and you can always go whatever courses you wanted to join, and you can always meet some wonderful people there. So that's a fantastic life I had there. But I still need to consider like career development. And since before I was mainly taking the administrative job, and then I was reconsidering that I want to do something that I can make most use of my own strength, and also something that I'd like to communicate more with people. So and also I like technology. That's why I'm coming to Shenzhen.
Okay, so you went from administrative work into a 3D printing company.
Yes.
And what did you know about 3D printing before you joined the company?
I know nothing. At the beginning, I just had some ideas. I wanted to go into the high-tech field. That was the main idea. And also, because I did a part-time job before officially came to Shenzhen, there was a fair in it's called Guangzhou Fair in cattle fair was held in Shenzhen I think around June or July. And I was here for around 1 month for doing live streaming for the company. So that is why it brings me to this industry and also this position.
Okay.
A little bit of connection.
Yeah, Alex said you're learning from all of us, which is probably true. You spend a lot of time on social media with this group. So what was the transition like first of all, going from a big city like Shanghai, which I know what it's like there. It's been a long time, but I've been there, to where you are right now, which is a lot of industry, heavy industry in that area. And
in Shanghai, you mean?
No. Shanghai is not a lot of heavy.
No, Shanghai is mostly like service and finance.
Yeah, service, finance, IT, all that kind of stuff.
Training,
Yeah. So going from that to where you are now, which is it's heavy industry, what was that transition like? And even transitioning, not only location, but transitioning from doing an administrative job to doing what you're doing now online, 80%, a lot of your time online dealing with people like us.
I would say smooth, not very smooth in the beginning, but it's like learning a new skill. At the beginning, you feel difficult. You feel very hard to fit in. Everything changed. No more, no more a lot of activities. No more shoppings. And just work and also go to gym.
So your whole life is working gym now rather than going out with your friends and all that kind of stuff that you had in Shanghai.
Yeah, in Shanghai, I go to gym, I go shopping, and go. I actually attended a Toastmasters club in Shanghai.
Oh, okay.
It was held every Saturday, and sometimes even during the day, the working time. I finish work very early, around 6 o'clock p.m. So I sometimes also go to Toastmasters meetings. Just it's a non-profit organization for practice public speaking and also improve leadership skills.
Yeah, I know what Toastmasters is. Yeah. So you chatted with a lot of us online. We deal with you regularly online and you deal with people with their problems and asking questions about printers and live streaming. So so what's your average day like?
My average days.
Yeah.
Sometimes busy. I would say 80% of the time I'm on Facebook.
Okay. Putting up with people like us.
Yeah. And 20% of my time on YouTube and other small social media.
Okay. Well, go on.
To be a little bit more specific, like the 80% I normally I'm in our community, a group. Sometimes people came to me and ask ask me to solve some problems, get some support, and besides the main part of my responsibility is still live streaming, as you may already know.
Yeah.
And so in this part, I need to find good speakers with good 3D printing experience and willing to share on live. So a lot of work is about communication and also engagement in the group.
Well, there's lots of people here listening in right now, and people will be listening in after the fact we're live, so when it's recorded. So guys, please make sure you hit her up on Facebook and in the community. Let her know that if you have something interesting that you do with 3D printing, and she can showcase you and bring you onto her life.
Yes. So so basically the live streaming is to bring the 3D makers together in one place and share ideas. And also to build up Gtech branding.
Jerry just asked a good question. Jerry from 3D Printing and Painting, I know you know him because he's been on your stream. He asked, how many people would you chat with at any one time online? And let's say in an average day, how many people online would you be talking with about fixing problems, helping them?
You mean on Facebook?
On whatever media you use, on whatever Facebook or whatever, YouTube or whatever.
Maximum, I think 10 to 20.
That's not
10
so
probably. 10
as long as all 10 of them don't have problems, it's not so bad. If you all have problems, that's a bad day. All right.
It's not only about problem solving. It's all about also I needed to make new friends on live, and I need to learn about the industry. Like a lot of the time when I chat you guys, I will ask about your opinions regarding your favorite brand or the printer or filament. It's also about to get to know about the industry and also fill up my my little brain.
So it sounds like you do many different jobs, right? Because you're dealing with Facebook, you're dealing with YouTube, you're dealing with streaming, you're dealing with problems, you're helping people solve stuff. So what's your favorite part of the job and why?
I would say still the live streaming part. Like I'm doing the live streaming with you. I'm normally the host. But to be the host is not to show is to speak less and then let the speaker to speak more. So to think about good questions, to ask good questions in advance, to prepare for going on live. So it's about manage yourself and also the other person, and also during all this process, you will learn a lot about the industry and also about the person, and also you learn to control your nervousness as well, and also to present yourself better. So it's very comprehensive skills.
Yeah, and it looks like
involved.
It looks like Alex has just actually volunteered. He says, "I think one day I'll help you with your live streaming." So you have a volunteer.
Okay.
So find him on Facebook.
Okay, hands up. Anyone wanted to be on live streaming? Hands up.
Yeah. So.
Thank you, Alex.
So a question for you. what is it like to work for Gtech? Like we've heard, like I do a lot of these interviews. I do interviews with different companies. One is, a few of them are US. Most of them are based out of China, and everyone has different opinions what it's like to work for a 3D printing company. So, what is it like to work for Gtech?
This is like for me in Gtech, I think it's how to say flexible, because
Okay.
my role is to requires a lot of flexibility in the role, and that gives me quite a lot of flexibility to coordinate within the company, and also based on the like feedbacks I receive from friends or community. So I think here is for me is quite flexible. Well, it also requires a lot of convincing part, because it's some of you might know that a lot of decisions is made only by the the bottom the management team. So a lot of decisions we got to know like almost the last minute, and so a lot of suggestions we got, we need to let the management team know, and also a lot of time it requires convincing.
Convincing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's good and bad in that, right? The good side of it is management are running. They're actually involved. They're not letting junior management run stuff for them. But the downside is it can be tricky to get information and to know about the future plans, so you can plan your job as part of it as well. But every company has their nuances, right? Every company has their good and the bad. There's no company that you've ever worked for is perfect. If there is, let me know, because I want to go work there too, because I've never come across a perfect company, and I've worked in many of them. So, so you do a lot in the community. Like you do advertising your products, you do the live streams, you do promotions, you help out people like us, like idiots like me, on the streams and stuff. So, how stressful is that? Like, especially people who are running into issues. How stressful is that on your? Much stress does that cause in your daily job?
I think
You can be honest.
stressful. I would say the stress is the most stressful thing is not from the customer. It's from when I try to solve problem, but it's very hard that I cannot solve it from my side. So that is the most stressful part that I feel. For the customers, like part, I think the like some of the problem we met is like common, and we try to solve it, and most of people are very friendly in 3D printing community, and customers sometimes even though they have questions, they would most people are very friendly and can control their emotions quite well. So I think that's something that I think it's not very stressful from the customer side. I would say more within the company side, it's like to try to make something moving forward is more difficult for me.
Well, I think large corporations are like that anyway. The bigger a company gets, the more red tape you have to go through to get stuff done, and it gets more and more complex. Like if you're with a company and only 5 people are there, you say, "John, I want to do this," and he goes, "Yeah, okay, get it done." Right? And in a company of 500 people, you go to John, you go to Susan, who goes to John, who goes to Jerry, who goes to Michael, and they work their way up along the line, and it takes 2 weeks to they get an answer to say yes or no. Well, large corporations move slower than big ones because they have a lot more requirements and more red tape to go through. Oh, Jerry just said he said he still wants to test and review the printers.
Okay, I got it. I have a list there.
Yeah, not the volunteers here. This is good. Disney. 3D Makers Hub is actually Daniel. You know Daniel?
Oh, I know Daniel.
Yeah, he works at Disney World in Florida.
Okay.
So what's here? And BCK is offering to test as well. He said he's done a lot of filament testing for you. So I always ask everyone in 3D printing this question: do you own a printer, a 3D printer?
In the company, yes. I don't bring it back to my home.
So you have your own printer?
Only one, yes.
Okay, which one?
A20M.
The A20M. So that's the single extruder, single mono cutter. Okay.
A dual extruder.
Oh, it's dual, is it? Okay. Sorry, I don't. I have to admit, I don't know Gtech products very, very well. I don't have any Gtech products, so I don't know the ins and outs of them. Maybe if Matt's on here, he can actually talk about Gtech. He is all Gtech.
He likes the A30 Pro.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
So now that you have one in the office, how often? Well, first of all, who taught you how to use it?
We have when I came here, I learned about myself, and if I have problem, I ask the technical team to support me. Yeah.
And now everyone who's new to 3D printing has disaster stories. Like, how did your first print go? First of all, the very first thing you ever tried to print on your own, did it go well? Did it go bad? Did it fail? Did what?
It is easy for me because the first one is like the cat I shared in my.
Oh, from the SD card.
Yeah, because that one was like or someone already did the slicing. I only need to print it, so it's very easy for me.
Okay, no, but what about the first one you sliced on your own?
I sliced the one, but it failed.
It failed. Okay. That's the normal worry for people who are new to 3D printing. So now you know the pain of people who are very first time setting up their printer on day one.
Yes.
So how often do you print? Now that you've gotten used to it, that you're working for the company. How long are you working for the company now for Gtech?
Half year. I think I started in July.
July, so
almost
6 months now.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So how often do you print, and how many of them are successful?
I don't print very often.
Oh.
Probably, I would say once or twice a month.
We need to fix that. We need to okay, everybody here, we need to fix that. We need to start sending her links on Facebook to STLs, so she has to download them and print them. So she needs practice.
Yes.
I'm gonna make you're gonna make your day busier. So, what's your favorite printer? What like you do? Okay, now it does not have to be Gtech. I know you work for Gtech, and it can be. It's up to you. But out of all the printers you've seen, and I'm assuming you've only seen Gtech ones, but you might have seen other companies' ones. What is your favorite printer to date, and why?
Okay, so I don't know the other companies very much. I would say for Gtech product, because I like good appearance. Yeah. So the E180 would definitely be the one that I like most because it's very pretty and it's like a good combination of simplicity and elegance.
Okay, that's a good reason. Now you've recently changed your role within Gtech. You are doing one job, but your job has changed somewhat. You're still doing the streaming and so on, but your role has changed. So what is it? What's your new title, and what does that new job entail?
My title is still the same, but I would say my responsibilities are upgraded, like added. Currently, like before, I was mainly focusing on live streaming. Right now, my company is trying to encourage me to find more, news resource, like for 3D printing, and also to find some channels to do the 3D printing reviews, testings.
Okay.
And also, meanwhile, the social influencers on live, and to do live streaming if possible. And yes, so the idea is to promote Gtech branding and also products.
Okay, so it's more of a marketing role now than.
Yeah.
Even though you've done some sales stuff in the streams, it's more marketing of the product and trying to get other people to assist you. Like, as you said, influencers on social media to help promote the product. So, what are the requirements around that? What is Gtech's requirements to be qualified? Because people have volunteered to offer help and test your printers and review your printers. What are Gtech's requirements to meet that to be deemed a social influencer to receive a printer for review?
I have shared this with some of you already. The bar is actually based on like some other companies. Like it's like 10. I think it's 10K followers for the for social influencer.
Okay, so I need to have 10,000 people following your channel. Okay, that's a high number. There's not an awful lot of people out there with numbers that high. There's very few of them out there.
So I mean, the bar is high still. If there is like you are ready to assist with some other things, it might also be possible. Like when our new product is launching, maybe I think we will consider to have more open testing for the people who are
like beta testing and so on.
Beta testing. I'm trying to
pre-production, just before it gets mass produced and goes on sale. Some people are going to get samples of it, so possible some people will receive samples. So what is that process? Because now that's your job, and you've just told everybody that's your job, so you're going to get lots of requests now. So what is the process involved?
And for the beta test part, I only share resource with the team. I'm not quite sure like how they follow up with this.
Oh, okay. So you gather the information, send it on to a team, and then they choose who they are going to assign it to.
Yeah, that's that's what I suggested. Like if they have such needs, and then we can just find the people to do the beta test.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So there's so guys, if you want to have any questions, I know you've been making comments, but if you actually have questions, please go post them in chat. We will try and address questions as they come up. So, but there's been more comment than questions, so please post them in there. I know everybody wants to do beta testing. Everybody wants to test printers, and everybody has a limit on how many people they can do. And now we've kind of heard there's a high bar, which there might be some variation in that, but generally the bar is set pretty high.
Oh, that is, I think, the beta testing, and also the high bar is for the social media, social influencer, but for the beta test is like more technical part.
Okay,
It's
so
like
people with knowledge, people with experience, someone
yes.
who has years.
You have other like experience with other like companies for projects, and also you have good like preferences in the previous projects. I would say that's what beta testing requirement.
Yeah, they're looking for people with knowledge rather than number of followers. People who are going to do more analysis rather than just print one part.
It's different. This is different.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know, because there are a lot of people in here right now watching, and there's people out in the community that are strong technically, and they understand they understand the details of 3D printing. So it's good information that they don't have to reach a 10K.
I'm suggesting some of the people, but to see what the company will.
Of course, yeah.
Make
well,
decision, yes.
The decision's not yours. You said, yeah. It's you offer up names, you explain why, and then they make the final decision. Which is that's good. But your job is to try and farm out the people and identify the people you think are worthy or who are experienced enough. So Irfan has made a statement saying he thinks the 10K for Gtech is high, and actually Creality is 10K also. I know that they've mentioned that recently.
Yeah, I have actually. I was the number is based on other companies' bar.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So this is like it's quite new. So we just borrow others' requirements.
So you aim for here, and if you don't manage to get these people, then maybe in 6 months' time you'll change your mind and you'll bring it down a little bit until the promotion grows and popularity of the product grow, and then
that's exactly what it works.
Yeah. You always aim high and then take whatever you get. So let's see what other questions we have. The hard part is they can't just give them away without eyeballs seeing it. That's correct. Yes, they cannot. Beta printers, to some extent they can, but for reviews, no, because reviews needs to be public. It needs to have people see the printers working. It needs to hear recommendations and feedback about the quality of the product. So the reviews does have to be live. People have to be able to see it.
I think for the reviewing part, there's also like we actually have some like Amazon team. Sometimes they look for like reviewing friends to do that. So but it's still not fully refunded. So it's some discount.
Yeah, I've seen some that do 70 or 80% refunds, or sometimes 50% refunds. I've seen that.
Probably around 40 or 50, something like that.
Yeah. I've seen some of those. Yeah.
So if anyone is interested in that, you can also contact me. I can give a reference to our team.
That's one way, guys, of getting a Gtech printer with a big discount, because you'll do a review online or through Amazon or whatever like that, and they refund you half the printer cost or something like that. So you actually get a really discounted printer. So it's one way of doing it. So Jerry's saying he's got them from Creality and TiVo. Let's say Emerson Urban see what current channel size requirements. The current channel requirements for review for influencers is 10,000. Spring just mentioned that. If it's
or if like you have you don't reach to 10K, but you have a lot of comments or thumb ups from
a lot of activity on your channel.
Viewers. You can also send it to us, and we will consider that as a reference as well.
Well, he just said call me next year.
Okay.
Anyone else have any questions out there for Spring? Let's see what else is out there. 3D printing and painting. I'm just going to go through the comments here. A nice guy works. He's making
Jerry,
Jerry.
he is mean. Jerry is a nice guy. Yes.
Yeah, he's making fun of Jerry is what he's doing. So Amanda only needs 9,999 more. I have yet to get there. I don't have those numbers. I'm way behind those numbers. Let's see what else. I know the credit is 10K, but it's not their main focus. They check on views and also look at penning.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same.
Yeah, they're following the same process. Let's see what else. He's just saying hi. Just saying hi to Amanda. Jerry just reached 2,000 subs in the last week, so that's fantastic.
Oh, congratulations, Jerry!
Yeah. So that's really good. That was a big step. It was just last week, wasn't it? Last weekend, Jerry, I believe it was. So yeah. So if you have any questions, now is your time to ask, because on the streams most of the time it's Spring asking you questions when you're on her live streams. So please post your questions now. Here's one. Do you have a small printer, something that can be set up to give to someone for basic printing? What's your small printer?
How small do you mean small? Actually, like I said, I've received a lot of good comments about the Mi Creator 2, which is a very old printer.
Okay.
It's small one, but it's for this printer I received a lot of good comments.
And you still sell it today?
I think on the website I saw it.
Okay.
I just checked. I saw it.
So generally we don't do advertising our products here, right? I try and talk about the company and everything, but it's so close to the holidays. It's like the holidays are just over, and some companies are still having sales and still having good offerings out there. And some people are still out there looking for printers, and either deals for themselves to add more printers to their slowly growing printer farm, or others wanted to buy it for other people because they wanted to take advantage of New Year sales. So, is there any one item that's on it that's a really good deal right now with Gtech?
I think there's one. There's a A20, Gtech A20, which is
Okay. Do you want to share your screen?
It's the same like I can
Share
share.
your screen. Yeah,
I can share.
Yeah.
I can share.
Yeah. Okay, just let me bring it
Got
up.
it?
There you go.
Yeah. So this one is the it's the A20 3D printer. Currently we're still having the like Christmas the same discount as the Christmas. It's like 29% off. So
Okay.
the price is 249, and this one is just scroll down a little bit about information. I think it's 200 by 200 by 260.
Okay, so it's a medium. It's
Medium size. Medium size.
Yeah.
Yes, medium size.
Okay, cool. So the question
yes.
Go ahead, Zari. So while you're doing that, I'm going to bring back up the question.
What is the fanciest PLA you sell? Fanciest, you mean the most coolest one?
Well, where's that question? Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. Okay, so first he was asking, he wanted that the small printer because he wanted to print miniature terrain tiles, something that can stick a small 25 millimeter nozzle, a 0.25 millimeter nozzle, sorry, and that would be a big nozzle, and so you can do these tiles using PLA. Well, I suppose that would be a good printer for that size because it's not too big, and it's with a discount that's available right now. It's you're getting it for $250. So
Yes. So
that's Canadian, US dollars, not Canadian. He's in Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, he's in Canada.
We should have it. Yeah, we have it. You can check it in our Canada and the store, or either you can just place the order on our official website directly.
So the question was also about, that's not the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted first. So what is your fanciest PLA? So he's only ever tried your white filament. What is the fanciest? Now, I've used your silver, shiny silver, and it prints really well. So I like the shiny materials. But what would you say is your nicest PLA that you offer today?
Fanciest one. I would say the coolest one. Do I understand right?
Yeah.
I would say the rainbow one. How about rainbow one? Let me show you. Like you can print some prints like this.
Oh, multicolored. Okay, so it's yeah. Okay, so it's a multicolor filament, and that's a shiny finish as well. That's a silk finish.
I think it's the most fancy one.
Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, Irfan said he started printing with a 3D.
SMB.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a DIY half assembled like printer.
So, man, this is a medium-sized printer. Let's see what else we have. Ember's BCK says, "I love the Skywater Blue PLA." I think I have some of that there. I haven't tried. I haven't used it yet, but I think I have some.
I have the blue like this.
Oh, you like that blue? Okay.
Oh, you mean this one? Water blue like this?
I think that's what they mean. I think
this is the water blue.
Yeah. So what else do we have? What other questions? Any plan for Gtech to come up with resin printers?
I checked with the team. They said we will have, but when I'm not sure.
Okay.
We actually we have a few new products that's coming.
Do you have any? Do you have any information about them that you can share?
I will start from something small and then something that's coming. So something already is launching now is we have a 3D printing pen, and we have a wash and cure machine.
Okay.
And yeah, these two are, I think it's already maybe in our store already can find it. Maybe you can already find it.
Okay.
And for printer, we're gonna to have something with two nozzles.
Oh, dual extruder. Two nozzles or two extruders?
Two nozzles.
Oh, so you can have two separate colors. A dual nozzle. That's nice.
Yeah, that's what's coming. Hopefully soon.
Okay, and after that, do you have any beyond the dual nozzle? Is there any other stuff that you know of coming up in the next 12 months?
For other things, we're still planning.
Okay. Well, you got the insight here that they have a dual nozzle coming up, which is going to be a nice dual color printer. Let's see what other questions we have here. So, does Gtech ship filaments from the US, or do you need to order from a US distribution center?
We ship the filament.
I know if you buy on Amazon, it's shipped locally. Like Amazon fulfill it because they have it in store, right?
Yes.
But
Yes.
what about you? Do you have a distribution center here, or if they don't find on Amazon and they order from your website, it's shipped from China, is it?
I know we have a warehouse in US.
Okay.
I don't think there is a distribution center.
So if someone orders from your website here in the States, it'll ship out of the US warehouse, or will it ship out of China? You know?
If for big ones, it should be from China.
Okay, for large orders? Okay.
Yes.
Well, smaller orders will actually come out of the US warehouse or be fulfilled possibly through Amazon, maybe?
We should have some small stocks in stock.
Okay. So there's a possibility your order could be fulfilled locally. But if you want to definitely fulfill locally, the Amazon, I know, does fulfill quickly, and it's here in the US because they hold it in stock. Let's see what else. Sky Media, also the bronze silk keele is pretty good. It's an outer green bronze.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Yeah, BCK recommends Amazon. Amanda's happy because she's into unicorns and stuff, so she's happy about the color rainbow PLA. Yeah, check out the rainbow as well. Okay, let's see here. Yes. I don't know what he's saying yes to. BTK says that he likes, that's the blue he was mentioning. The blue.
Oh, the water blue, yeah.
Yeah. And it looks like.
I like this dark blue.
Oh, the darker blue?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it looks like he likes the blue also. It's called water blue, isn't it? He said. Okay. The box has two names. I think the Amazon listing is water blue. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Let's see what else we have. Joshua said I have a basic A30 printer, good for printing for my printing needs. What upgrades does Gtech offer for ease of printing or for better quality prints, or printable upgrades that they might recommend?
I would say to change the plate to the super plate.
Because that's a glass plate, isn't it? The super plate.
Yeah.
Okay, so go from I think it comes with a PVC bed, a PVC plate, I think. Okay. Well, that might be a better question to ask in the communities, on the Facebook community, because people out there will give you ask for one idea and they'll give you 50,000 of them. Because
they have better suggestions.
Yeah, there's lots of people out there with suggestions
but what I know is that basically is you can have a good glass bed. So
I'm a fan of glass beds. All my printers have glass beds. I have one printer that's not, and it works, but it's not my favorite. I like printing out of glass. It's just my preference. It's water blue on Amazon. Okay, just confirming.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what else we have here. You heard it here first. The new printers that's coming. The Dual. And in Canada, you'd have to check out Amazon Canada to see what they have on offer there.
Canada, we should have.
You should, but check on Amazon in Canada to see what's available. US. Let's see. I'm just going to skim through some of these. Jerry said it's the warehouse of Lyle Moses. I don't know. Do you know Lyle?
No.
Lyle is a very avid 3D printer fan, and he has many printers and many spools of filament. He gets it delivered by the truckload. I'm convinced. But yeah, that's where that comment is coming from. I'm sure. Yeah, anybody who knows Loyal, they're all saying LOL, making fun of him, agreeing with him.
Making fun of him.
They're agreeing with Jerry about what he's saying. So, okay, non-stick. Let's see here. The semi-transparent blue TPU is pretty nice looking. So a lot of people seem to like the filament.
What I know is that maybe because the white and the black is the very classic color, so more orders for this and more good comments about that. That's what I got.
Yeah. Now I do know I have apple green, and their apple green is a nice color. I haven't printed with it yet, but I do have some. And the semi-transparent orange TPU is also nice, they're saying. So a lot of people have a lot of really good stuff to say about the filament. I don't know how many.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many people here actually have Gtech printers. I know Matt has lots of Gtech printers, and Matt is definitely here. Okay, to my laptop, it's easier to type. Okay, because non-fam is often in class at this hour of the evening. So the question, is that a question? Oh, time for non-fam is 2:29 in the morning.
2:29. Oh my God, that's so late.
He's in the UK.
Okay.
And that's the same as Matt. He's in the UK. So you have some giveaways, correct?
Oh yeah, we have some filament giveaways.
Some filament to give away. Now, I hope everyone was paying attention, right? Because the giveaways are going to be based on the discussion tonight. So I hope you're all listening and not half asleep. Yes, you non-fan, don't be half asleep. So, what's your first? We're going to do a question, and it's the first person to get the right answer that we see here on my screen. Okay, so they may not come in, and you might see it on YouTube or Facebook as first, but the system may pick it up differently. So the first person we see on the screen here, and you'll have to watch the comments, Spring, to ensure it's the right one that shows up. Okay, so let's check the last few questions here. Your TPU doesn't need to be dry, but all TPU needs to be dry, I'm sure. I always dry it. And is your Lego rocket glued together? No, it is not. And I do not have a cat. I'm allergic to them. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, PCK said he was asleep. All right. So, what's your first question?
Willie, I think you will give two questions, and I will give the last question.
You give them all. We discussed them a while ago, so you can give them.
I give them.
I'll give one of them to you. I'll help you with the first one because we talked about it.
You have the first one.
Okay, so the first one is, what does Spring's Chinese name mean in English? We did discuss that. Chill with the cat. Okay, yeah, that's not the answer. So whoever was listening, especially those who came in earlier on, should have heard what we asked Spring what her name means in
Chinese name.
First person who got the right answer, Plum.
Yes.
Joshua.
Right.
So Joshua, you need to reach out to you were too late, Shane. I'm sorry. Joshua, you need to reach out to Spring on Facebook. And if you're not in the group, you'll find her in the Facebook in the Gtech group. Ping her there, and she will arrange to get you a spool of filament. How many do we have to give away tonight?
3.
3. Okay.
We will have 3. Yes.
So no, it's not water. Let's see what we have here. Enjoy. Oh, Matt said. There's what Matt said.
Oh, we pick one only. One is okay. We pick one lucky for one question.
Okay, so this is what Matt said. That's the name of that's what your name means. I think
Thank you, Matt.
There. I think you have a fan. So, what is your next question?
Let me start with Gtech coming product. So currently, what product are we launching? We have 2. I mentioned we have 2. That is already.
And we just mentioned them a few moments ago. So anyone who's on right now, you got no excuses. You were here. All you have to do is listen. So what products are? What is the main product you just mentioned that we're launching? There's two. So we have first one in there is Neil with a pen. Is that correct?
Mhm.
So you check the chat. I think Neil was the first person.
It's 3D pen and the resin curing machine.
So we have two people that came in here. So the first answer was Neil. The second one was non-fam. And he said the washing cure station. So you want to give it to Neil because he was the first answer that we saw.
Neil Hagan?
Yes, Neil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Neil, make sure you ping Spring on Facebook, and she will get you a spool of filament. Now make the last one a bit more tricky.
Or maybe I should have a comment in the group so people can just add me directly.
Sure, yeah. If you want to put your group in there, your profile name, your profile link there, and people can add you directly.
Let me. I send it to William directly.
You send it into me. You put it in private chat, and
Yes.
I can post it here.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, let me copy that, and I'll send it out to everybody. So if you don't already have Springs as a friend on Facebook, there's her Facebook link. You can click on that link, and that will get you to her profile on Facebook. And make sure the first thing you say is happy birthday, because even though it's still not midnight yet, so US time it's still her birthday.
Thank you. Thank you, William. I feel very blessed.
So, last question.
Last question is about live streaming. What is the name of the live streaming?
That you always do each week, yes?
That we always doing each week, yes. What's the name for that?
What's the name of the live stream called that Spring does every week? And anyone who's been on it would know the answer.
You need to write the brand and also write the name for, it's something for Maker.
Now you got a hint. Now, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, post it. Anyone who's got it, anyone who's been on it would know the answer to this. Just give them a few seconds because it does take time to type it, and they're probably on Facebook feverishly typing right now.
Checking on Gtech. You can find it on Gtech official page.
There's the first post.
Oh yes.
The first
3D Maker Salon.
Is that correct?
Who is yes, 3D Maker Salon.
Then that would be Matt. He was the first person to post that answer.
Okay.
So Matt, you can ping congratulations. You can ping Zing. You can ping Spring on Facebook, and she'll get a spool of filament up to you.
I'm writing everybody down.
Good. Okay. So other people did get 3D Maker Salon. Other people said, no, it's not that, Amanda. Yes, you're correct, non-fan, but you were late. I'm sorry. Amanda doesn't know what it is. Now you do, so make sure you actually follow that. It's a good group to follow, and it's a good stream to follow. You get to meet other makers out there. So I have been on it, and I know Jerry has been on it. Matt, you win, correct? Oh, what? Oh, Matt, you win a date because of Matt's comment to you earlier on. Yes, congratulations to all the winners, because it's nice to have giveaways.
Okay, I'll read the names.
Sure.
Congratulations to Joshua Braithwaite, Neil Hagan, and Matt German.
So that's nice. Good. So thank you for. If you have any last questions, now is your chance. because we're approaching the top of the hour. So if you have any, or actually, we just asked. So if you have any last questions, and then if you don't, we'll actually say goodbye and thank Spring for being here and putting up with us and spending time on here in the channel and letting us into her life a little bit.
It's a lot of fun. Thank you, William, for inviting me to be here.
You're always welcome. Always.
There are quite a few new friends here I never seen.
There's a lot of new people there, and you should actually find Spring on Facebook and message her and friend her on Facebook, because it's good to have these insights and these contacts in the companies. And your biggest fan, Matt, says thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you, Matt.
Well, so Spring, thank you for coming. It's been fun. It's always good to get to know people, and that's the whole purpose behind this. Is you interview people all the time on your channels for the company. It's good to turn it
actually,
around.
I have just some idea come to my mind.
Okay.
Since we are launching like 3D paint, if anyone is good at painting and have good ideas about using 3D paint, you can also reach me. We can, because I think we are also trying to look for some people who are good at this and to create something interesting.
Okay. So it's an opportunity to
testing.
To do some testing.
Yes.
Is that testing, or is that discounted testing, or?
For 3D paint, I think we can provide sample.
Okay, so if anyone is artistic out there and interested in doing some testing of the new Gtech 3D pen, you can obviously make friends with Spring on Facebook and message her, and she'll submit your names, and hopefully you might get selected to get a sample pen. So again, thank you. It's been fun as always, and you are always welcome to come back if you ever want to come back and talk with us. You know you're always welcome to come back with us, and I will just come off the main screen on my own for a few moments, and then I'll end the stream and I'll come chat with you afterwards. Okay, so hang on there for a moment.
Okay. See you later.
So guys, thank you all for attending. It was a good stream, fun. Got to know Spring a little bit more rather than just a person who's advertising and talking about Gtech products online. So we actually got to know her a little bit better. So, and remember, like, subscribe, and all of that makes the channel more popular. Those thumbs up, especially on YouTube, those thumbs up actually make a big difference. Subscribe. I've just reached the 200 mark. See how you can push that number. And remember, you can you can do donations to me if you wish to keep the channel going. You can do it through PayPal. My PayPal link is right here. Or if you just want to buy me a coffee, you can go through here. You can buy me a coffee to keep the channel going. It's not always free to keep that stuff running, so the assistance is always welcome. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you learned a little bit something. And make sure you hit up Spring on Facebook, especially the winners, but everyone else should do so. You might get a chance to get a 3D pen to do some testing with and give some reviews on it. Thank you all. I hope you have a great rest of the week. And remember, stay safe, stay healthy, especially in this time with COVID going crazy. And obviously, stay printing. Thank you and good night.